Look, I need to be honest with you. When I see another AI marketing demo on Twitter showing something generating a six-figure campaign in 30 seconds, I want to throw my laptop out in the window. Because here's what nobody's telling you. I have been inside actual marketing meetings, I have been told to real marketing managers, and the gap between what AI influencers show you and what's actually happening in marketing departments right now. It's massive. So today I am pulling back the curtain. No BS, no perfect demos, just the real, messy, something disappointing truth about how marketing streams are actually using AI in 2026. And stick around because at the end, I am going to show you the on AI use case that actually saving times 10 to 15 hours per week, and it's probably not what you think. Hey, I am Brishajit Roy. Most people know me as CPA Brishajit. I run Maximum Marketing and I have been spent last few weeks, few months doing something slightly obsessive. I have been asking every marketer I meet, every client I work with, and frankly everyone in my network on simple question. How are you actually using AI? Not how they wish they were using it, not what their boss thinking they are using it for, but what's really happening on their skins every single day. And you know what? The answer surprised me because it turns out real AI using in marketing looks nothing like those viral Twitter threads. But before we dive in, do me a favor. If you want more honest, data-driven marketing content like this, hit the subscribe button. I am trying to build a community of people who went real story, not the hype. Alright, so let's get into it. So here's what Twitter wants you to believe AI is doing for marketing terms. Just fit our entire brand voice into ChatGPT and it writes 50 perfect Instagram captions in 3 minutes. Our AI generated a complete content strategy that's doubled your engagement overnight. I have not written an email in 6 months. AI does it all. Sounds amazing, right? Now here's what actually happening. I talked to Sarsh. She is a content manager at a mid-sized sales company in the US. When I asked her about AI, he laughed. She told me, Bishop, we tried that. We feed everything into ChatGPT. You know what we get? Generic garbage sounded like every other tech company. Our CEO read all on AI generated emails and said, don't we hire a robot? And this is a pattern I kept seeing. Marketing terms are not using AI, but they are using it in very specific, very practical ways that nobody tells about because it's not sexy enough for a viral tweet. Let me give you a framework I call the AI reality spectrum. On the end, you have been the Twitter demo, perfect, polished, completely unrealistic. On the other end, you have been the mental everything approach. People scared task AI at all. And the right in the middle, that's where real marketing terms live. They are using AI as a tool, not a replacement. As an assistant, not an autopilot. Now, I want to pause and here because this reminds me my mechanic days. Yeah, I spent a year working in a mechanic shop back in 2018 and stay with me. This connects. When you are fixing a motorcycle, you don't just replace the entire engine every time something goes wrong. You diagnose and you find the specific problem. You use the right tool for that specific job. AI in marketing, it's the same thing. You don't replace your entire marketing workflow with AI. You find the specific pain points, the repeated tasks, and the time drains, the bottlenecks, and you apply AI there. The marketing terms who got this, they are winning. They aren't trying to automate everything. They are not on posting on LinkedIn about AI disappointment. Alright, so let's me back down the 5 ways real marketing terms are actually using AI. And I am going to rate its own effectiveness because I believe in radical honesty. Use case 1. First draft generation. Effectiveness 7 out of 10. This is big on. Marketing terms are not using AI to write final copy. They are using to break it through a blank page syndrome. A content marketer I know named James it perfectly. I don't ask ChatGPT to write my blog post. I ask to give me 10 different angles to on a topic. Then I write it myself. The time save instead of studying at the blank slate for 45 minutes. And here's a got a direction in 5 minutes. That's real. That's practical. That's not a demo. That's actual workflow customization. Use case 2. Research and data synthesis. Effectiveness 8 out of 10. Here's something that surprised me. One of the most common uses of AI in marketing terms right now is just organizing information. A marketing manager at an e-commerce brand told me she used Cloud. Hey, that's me. To analyze customer feedback, she dumps 100 customer reviews into the AI and asks what are the top 5 pain points monitored here. In 30 seconds, she has a summary that will be taken her 2 hours to compile manually. She still reads the reviews herself. She still makes the strategic decisions. But AI handles the grunt of work of pattern recognition. Use case 3. SEO and content optimization. Effectiveness 6 out of 10. This is my world SEO. And I got mixed feeling about AI here. Real times are using AI to analyze competitor content, identify keywords gaps, and suggest content structure. Tools like Surfer SEO and ClearScope have AI built in, and they are legitimately helpful. And here's the important: every SEO professional I tell to say the same thing. AI tells me what to cover. It does not tell me how to say it. Because here's is the truth about SEO in 2026. Google is getting smarter. They can detect AI written content that has no actual human insight. So the terms winning at SEO, they use AI for research and structure, then and the human layer. They experience the unique perspective, the actual value. Use case 4, ad copy variation. Effectiveness 9 out of 10. Okay, that's the actually lifts up the sum of the hype. Performance marketers are using AI to generate multiple ad copy variations quickly instead of manually writing 20 different variations of a Facebook ad. They generate 50 variations in 10 minutes, then test them. A paid ads specialist told me I still write the core message, but AI helps me create variations I would not have thought of. Sometimes the worried AI angle actually platform based. The key, they are still using human judgment to select and refine. They are not just hitting, generate and uploading everything blindly. Use case 5. Meeting summaries and documentation. Effectiveness 10 out of 10 and hundreds. And here's it is. The on AI use case that every single marketing team I tell to is actually using consistently. Tools like Opter.ai, Fireflies, or even Zoom's AI summary feature are saving times ridiculous amounts of time. Our marketing director told me we used to have someone take notes in every meeting. Now AI does it. We get summarized action terms and key decision automatically. It's legitimately saved us 10 hours to 15 hours per week across the team. This is not sexy. This went to go viral on Twitter, but it's the real consistent value that compounds over time. Now here's where I need to get personal for a second. Back in 2023, I launched a project called World Winner GP. I was so excited I built the whole thing. I thought I know what people needed. It completely failed. Completely. And you know what I learned? There's a massive difference between what you think people need and what they actually need. The same thing is happening with AI in marketing right now. Tech influencers are saying you what they think you need. Full automation AI that does everything. That dreams are not never writing again. But the real marketing terms, they are solving the actual problems. They are repeated tasks and the time drains, the boring step that takes away from strategic thinking. That's the lesson. Pay attention to the boring use cases. That's why the real values is. Alright, let me rapid fire the 3 biggest mistakes I am seeing teams make with AI. Mistake 1. Trusting AI without verification. I cannot tell you how many times I have been seeing AI confidently gives me completely wrong information. On marketer told me an AI tool generated statistics for a blog post. She don't check them and it turns out they were completely made up. Real terms use have a rule. AI can generate but humans must verify every single time. Mistake number 2. Using AI for brand voice. Your brand voice is your competitive advantage. It's what makes you different, and AI averages things that creates it to middle ground. On creative director told me we used AI for structure and research, but brand voice, that's a human only. That's not negotiable. If you're going to sound like everyone else in your industry, by all means let AI write your brand messaging. But if you want to stand out, that's on you. Mistake 3. Expecting AI to replace strategy, that's the big on. AI cannot tell you who your audience is. It cannot tell you what emotional connection you should build. It can develop your unique positioning. AI is a tool for execution, not strategy. Your teams who get this, they are using AI to move faster. The teams who don't, they are creating a lot of mediocre content very quickly. So here's this actual going. based on what I am seeing. Here's my honest prediction for next 12 to 18 months. AI would not replace marketers, but marketers who use AI will replace marketers who don't, with on covered, only if they are use it correctly. The skill that's becoming more valuable is prompt engineering or AI mastery. It's judgment. It's knowing when to use AI and when to inject human creativity. It's being able to take an AI first draft and make it 10x better with your unique insight. I am seeing a new role emerging, the AI augmented marketer. They are not AI experts, they are great marketers who happen to use AI strategically. And honestly, that's exciting because it means the best marketers are not being replaced, they are being amplified. Alright, let me give you the 3 things you can do right now based on everything we have covered. Action 1. What did your time drains this week? Track where your time actually goes. Find the repetitive tasks that don't require creativity or strategy. That are your AI opportunities. Stick there, not with the creative work. Action 2. Implement the AI draft human refine workflow. Pick on content type, email, social posts, blog outlines, whatever. Use AI to generate fast drafts. Then spend your time refining, editing, and personality, and injecting your unique perspective. Track the time set over 2 weeks. Action number 3. Set up a meeting. Summarize if you were not already using After AI or a similar tool for meetings. Start today. It's the easiest, highest ROI AI injection most firms can make. Seriously, just do this on. Look, I started this channel to cut through the BS, to show you what's actually working, not what gets likes on Twitter. The truth about AI in marketing is not a magic. It's not going to write your entire content strategy while you sleep. But it's a genuinely useful tool that can save your time that writes tracks. If you use it correctly, so step watching demos, stop believing it the hype, and start paying attention to the boring practical use cases that real firms are using to move faster. If this video gives you a more realistic picture of AI in marketing, hit the like button so it knows this kind of the honest content is valuable. Subscribe if you want more real talk about digital marketing without the flop, and drop a comment. What's your task in your marketing workflow that you are think AI could actually help with? I read every comment and I will respond with my honest take. I am Vishwas Roy and I'll see you in the next on. Keep building, keep learning, and stay honest. Bye.